sacred music has always carried something larger than itself. It speaks directly to the human spirit, and I don't exactly understand why that is. And even today in this secular age, people are drawn to Gregorian chant even because they find it so contemplative and innately peaceful and spiritual. And I'm very fortunate that being a composer, that I have access to this and that I can do something with it. And you know, people long for spiritual meaning in their lives. It's an innate human thing. So most of my projects, apart from the commissioned projects, which are generally movies, are liturgical pieces. And even Dante, you know, he's a great Catholic theologian of sorts, Dante. And so I'm drawn to this, and I'm drawn to it in a sense because of its beauty more than anything. And I happen to be a Catholic. That's also a wonderful marriage between the two things, between the beauty and what I believe. And sacred music will always be here, you know, because nothing can replace it. And in my opinion, the greatest works in classical music, and often composers' greatest works, have been the liturgical pieces. I think Mozart's greatest piece was his Requiem. It was his final piece before he died, and I think it was his greatest work. And he surpassed even everything brilliant and great he had done before that in the Requiem, which is just a jewel. And I think the same can be said of Bach's Mass in B minor. In fact, Bach, who was a Lutheran, and most of his cantatas were written in German, but he looked on his Mass as being the culmination of his life, and he was drawn back to the Latin Mass, and I think he regarded it as his greatest work, as far as I know. And so we have these examples from history and from the great tradition of music in the church, and it's something that will always be here, and it's irreplaceable, in my opinion.